Today we're going to do a quick lesson on touch counting. And touch counting is just a way that we can help use the shape of a number to help us in counting. For example, if we look at the number 1, if we're using touch counting, we simply draw one dot when we see the number 1 and say 1. Now we're going to go on to the number 2. So for 2, when we see the number 2, we would say 1 and 2 is where we would make our dots on a number 2. For the number 3, when we're counting, we would count our dots like this. 1, 2, 3. For our 4, we of course need 4 dots. So we're going to use 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then going to number 5, we have counting to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the belly button, 5. For number 6, as the numbers get bigger, it gets a little more complicated. So for number 6, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to circle them to count 4, 5, 6. We're going to do something similar for number 7. So we have to find a way to count 7 on here. So we're going to go with circling the dots again. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but then we're going to go 1 extra to make 7. Looking at number 8, can think of number 8. We have to make 8, so we're going to use our dots again. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are our wheels. Now we're going to do our tires. 5, 6, 7, 8. And finally, number 9. Now, there are a lot of different ways that I've seen number 9 done, but I like to do it this way because it's kind of fun and it keeps it consistent with our 6. And we go 1, 2, 3, circle them, 4, 5, 6. Now the fun part, make your smiley face. 7, 8, 9. And that's how we can do our touch counting. So what I would like you to do is get a piece of paper and a pencil, pause the video if you need to, and we're going to practice our touch counting one more time together. Okay, you should have your paper and pencil. We're going to draw a 1 with 1 dot on it. We're going to draw a 2, and we're going to count 1, 2 with our touch points. Then we're going to draw a 3 and count our 3 touch points. 1, 2, 3. Now we have a 4. Put your touch points on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at our 5. We have to put them on each touch point. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget the belly button. 4 and 5. Now our bigger numbers means more touch points, so we're going to do some doubling. When we get our 6, 1, 2, 3, now circle them, 4, 5, 6. For your 7, we're going to follow that same pattern. 1, 2, 3, circle them, 4, 5, 6, and 1 at the end makes 7. For our 8, we're going to be consistent with our circling. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points. Now we're going to circle them and count up. 5, 6, 7, 8. And finally, our 9. Put our touch points on just like we would with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and end with our fun face, 7, 8, 9. So what are we going to do with these touch points? Why are we using them? When we go to count our numbers, it's going to be easier to do some of our adding when we have a touch point to use. So let's take a look at an example. So why use touch counting? So if we are adding 4 plus 3, we can say our bigger number, say our 4, and now count on with our touch points. 4, 5, 6, 7, and we know our answer is 7. If we wanted to do another one, let's say that we wanted to do 6 plus 4. We could say our bigger number, 6, and then count on 7, 8, 9, 10. We have our answer of 10. And let's do one that's a little bit larger. Let's say we have 9 plus 7. Now this can be a more difficult problem, but our touch points can really help us. So we're going to say the bigger number and then use our touch points to count on. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And we know our answer is 16. So counting on using our touch points is very helpful in helping us to find the correct answer quickly. So when you get those math sheets, don't be afraid to use touch points to help you count on.